Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to a special, I guess, side episode. It'll be set up in between, well, okay, it'll come after some other episodes. It'll be denomination, is in, whatever. It'll have a decimal with it. It'll be titled a little bit differently. It'll be part of the Dark Souls 3 stuff. However, what I wanted to show off was the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. So, I'm technically you can fight the dancer pretty early on. You know, you run up to her. Yeah, it's her. Well, you can fight her as soon as you get to the area where you'd fight Vort. You can even fight him. You can fight the dancer before you fight Vort. Yep, the fighting of Vort. So you can go to the high. If you happen to have defeated Vort, you go to the high wall of Lothric bonfire, and you go right across this way. And you can either fight these folks through here, or you can just ignore them. I cannot guarantee that I'll live or die, and I wasn't paying attention. This is New Game Plus, so things do hit a little bit harder, and I'm just having a rough day, it seems. And I should have already kicked it, but I haven't. Well, I mean him, in his shield. And, yeah. I haven't played for a couple days, so I've apparently lost all ability to fight properly. Alright, let's just use the Estus. So yeah, this is my New Game Plus. This is the Eliphas account. I'm just gonna wait. I'm going to avoid getting myself hit as much as I have been, it seems. So you'll notice I am wearing the Artorias, the Wolf Knight chest plate. I have the Pharaon Legion gauntlets, and in regards to shoes, I am wearing what is it called, Prince Lothric, or Lorien. I think it's Lorien. Prince Lorien shoes. So, I mean, it looks alright. I like it. And the Pharaon helm, of course. And then I have the Great Shield of Artorias, also known as the Wolf Knight Shield in Dark Souls 3. And I have his sword as well. Makes for a fun combination. It seems to work out for me. And I'm not used to my attacks bouncing theirs. I'm so used to... I haven't actually fought... I recently got the Great Shield. That's what I should be saying. I recently got it. Been getting used to it. It's a nice shield. I enjoy it. It looks good too. So my guy just looks all crazy. And you'll notice in the upper left the Covenant symbol, the Watchdogs of Farron, but you also see that it's very dark. It's got some sort of crazy effect, and I don't mean the red. It's actually kind of hard to tell, but the dark part of it is due to me being hollowed, and I am hollowed to the extreme. I'm doing the Lord of Hollows ending. So that has certain effects like that. Visual. I can't think of any other gameplay effects besides, you know, the hollowing enchantment. Alright, so this is the building you go into. You can always use the shortcut over there if you haven't accessed that area down there yet, if you haven't fought Vort. I'm sure, you know, there's somebody who can fight this boss and, you know, kill her with just their fist, deprived, level 1, no items, no Estus flasks. I'm sure somebody could do it. However, I'm not that kind of person. So, if you want to accelerate it along, you can kill this lady here, the one who gives you the Covenant item and the Lothric banner, or whatever it's called. So, do not worry though, if you do, you can kill her prior if you would like to. It will result, she will drop the Lothric banner in case, you know, you kill her. So you'll be able to continue on. It won't, like, just, you know, kill the game for you. So,
What are they?
dead.
My dear.
Dear Prince Lothric. Ooh. Basin of Vows. So you'll go over here. Well, I was going to say, no, she'll show up, and then you'd go over to that. But yeah, personally, I had issues fighting her. I don't know if it's because I was not used to the boss. I mean, I'm still probably going to die, so I will do the highlights of deaths, assuming I die X amount of times. And if for some reason I have to take a break, I will, of course, make sure it's all one video. Ooh, the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Now, naturally, if you don't want to, kill her, because there's no reason to, you don't have to kill her. But if you, after you kill the other three Lords of Cinder, so if you kill Yorm the Giant, you kill, give it a second, the Pharaon Knights, kill the Pharaoh Knights, I'm thinking right now, and what's what is the name of it? The Sludge Monster. His name is Aldrich, Devourer of Gods and Men, whatever he devours. So after you kill 3 of them, you'll be teleported here, from what I understand, or somewhere in the area. I think you're teleported to her, and then you're... Sorry, I'm like distracted. I would like to beat this on the first try, no guarantees, but this first phase isn't bad. Just avoid her when she does things like that, or when she does the wind-up grab attack. Not that. That's that. That's typically a good time to get a couple attacks in. Typically. And I'm used to using a much weaker shield. Great Shield's actually helping a lot more. This is why I found it weird, because it doesn't feel as difficult in New Game Plus. Again, that's part of the getting better at the game. But it's just... in New Game, well, in the first game, it just felt a lot harder. I don't know. And then you can go get some hits on. If I... Whoop. I guess she hits harder. I don't know. And but the other part again is that I've probably gotten familiar. I've upgraded stuff. I've over-leveled still. That's another point where she can do that, and then you roll, and you can hit her again. Honestly, this boss, I think it is better that you know how to roll. Even if you're running with the shield, because the shield will help save you. And she does this. Was she getting a loose spin? That's the one that's the one she does the spin for. I'm actually staying pretty far back. When I first beat her, I stayed a lot closer. It worked out for me better as I was close and got myself hurt. I'm taking my time with this. I say that and then I like randomly go in and get myself hit. But I mean, this should be almost a guarantee. Remember, kids, don't be hasty. That's how you get yourself killed in Souls games. And there you go, Dancer of the Boreal Valley. So again, you can fight her pretty early on. It is not recommended. If you are confident in your ability to kill her, okay, by all means, go ahead. Um, but it will take a bit of effort. And she gave a 180,000 souls. And again, new game plus values. I think she gives like, it's either everything was multiplied by 4 or bosses were 2 maybe. It's either 2 or 4 times. I have to double check. So then you get your bonfire here. Yay. Dancer of the Boreal Valley killed. And then you go up here because you picked up the Basin of Vows from the old lady. You could set it there. The knight there will slit his throat some more. Some red, potentially blood stuff comes down. I don't know if it actually is blood or not. Looks kind of like it, but, you know, could very well not be. Could just be, you know, that's where they put the well, have that thickness. You know, I'm not used to having it because I'm allergic to nuts, so I can't have peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. So, looks kind of like jelly. Some strawberry preserves, maybe. Could be cherry preserves. I mean, you never know. And then a ladder comes down. Yay! Cue the ladder. Alright, this is going to be a very random jump. It won't make much sense at the time. However, I had continued on with the video. I went and ran around the castle, showed some things off, just some things that I thought were neat, but it was a very weird, awkward ending. I really didn't do anything. I farmed up some souls, talked about whatever. So instead, I'm going to focus on the dancer because that is the main premise of the video. So after you kill the dancer, I'm looking at other stuff while talking. Um, you will be able to return here. You'll have the soul of the dancer, of course, and assuming you've made it to the point where you get the transposing kiln, you could talk to this fellow, whose name I can't remember.
Thou returned. So,
Yep. Yep, I have. Ludlith of Corlin. So you can get the Dancer's Enchanted Swords, or you can get the Soothing Sunlight spell, which, as you can see, restores high HP for self and broad area. So, I don't know if that means, you know, anybody in a broad area. So, special miracle granted to the maidens of the Princess of Sunlight. Restores a large amount of HP for self and those in the general area. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, bestow their blessing on a great many warriors. So I am not actually certain if it would heal allies who just happen to be in the area. Because I think some just say specifically like allies. I mean, I don't think there's any here. Well, let's... Oh yeah, I haven't picked up that soul. There's another soul which I think does something like a heal HP over time, but it may very well say for allies. And then you have the Shrine Handmaiden. You can talk to her, and she will now sell the set of, where is it? No, is it not here? Do I have to get a little bit farther? No, here it is. The Dancer's Crown, Armor, Gauntlets, and Leggings, which I already happen to have, so I'm not going to buy them again from her. Trade that. So this is what the set looks like when you two-hand the weapon. It'll bring out the fire sword. You get a very creepy veil. My butt doesn't look as good as the dancer, I'll admit, but that is okay. You get the fire and dark sword, which is to mirror the pontiff, apparently. Pontiff civilian, and I don't know why I called him the pontiff. I'm pretty certain that's not a title. So your regular attack, you swing your sword. Very normal. Nothing too special. You do your left weapon attack, and you do stuff like this. Yeah, not random, but very neat rotations. You also have your strong attack. So there's that. Then, of course, your weapon art. If I recall, it says you continue it with your strong attack. The Dancer's Grace. Unleash the fury of both blades in a dancing spin motion and use strong attack to continue the performance until stamina is exhausted. So, and then you can just keep doing it. It's kind of like the boss thing, and then at the end you do a crazy twirl. So that is, it's essentially the boss move. Woo, spinning tornado. And there you go, that is the Dancer's set and the Dancer's Enchanted Swords. I can't use the Miracle yet, I'm not strong enough for it anyway, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like me to show off anything else, whether, you know, a location, there's not many bosses left. There's Yorm, there's Yorm, what's the other one called? Yorm, the dragon stuff, Osiris the Consumed King, Prince, the Twin Princes, and, you know, stuff like, well, through those zones. That is really about it for all of what I can do. However, I would be more than happy to do it.